I am Jasmine Castro, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are today's headlines. DOH reports cases of measles increased by 186%. COMELEC eyes mall voting to reduce long voter queue. President Marcos Jr. seeks to provide more cold storage to prolong local onion supply. House of Representatives approves Agricultural Loan Restructuring Condonation Act. U.S. government donates vehicles to PIDEA in support of anti-drug campaigns. Singer David Foster to hold David and Friends concert series in Philippines on March. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
For today's top story, the Department of Health or DOH recorded that cases of measles has increased by 186% in 2022. Based on the disease surveillance report of DOH, 589 measles cases were recorded in 2022 compared to 2021 with 206 cases. It also showed that Calabarzon logged the most recorded number of measles with 110 cases. Moving on, the Department of Information and Communications Technology or DICT cited that lack of connectivity and valid identification cards are the leading issues faced by mobile subscribers, preventing them from registering their SIM cards. DICT Secretary Ivan John Uy shared that these pressing problems are identified in far-flung areas that have no signal or Wi-Fi connection, where subscribers still need to travel to municipalities to register. With this, DICT eyes to address the said challenges by deploying assisted SIM card registration booths in remote areas nationwide starting this January 25. In a related report, the Department of Information and Communications Technology or DICT aims to conduct subscriber identity module or SIM registration caravans in some of the country's remote regions. DICT Secretary Ivan John Uy said in a press briefing at Malacanang that the caravan will stop in 15 various locations throughout multiple provinces from Wednesday until Friday. In response, Uy stated that the government is aiming to synchronize the registration of SIM cards and the national ID system in more remote regions. Meantime, the 65 million registered voters in the country may soon be able to cast their ballots in air-conditioned malls for all elections, including presidential, midterm, and Senate. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia said that soon they might have what the agency will call as mall voting, so voters will no longer queue up for long lines beneath the sweltering sun, and schools will be spared from such electoral activities. Meanwhile, COMELEC reiterated its appeal for the people to avoid the rush by registering at least 6 days before the January 31 deadline, although it has already reached its predicted 1.5 million registrations for the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan or SK elections in October of last year. In other developments, the Department of Agriculture or DA has now reported a scarcity in the supply of local garlic amidst the country's prolonged onion problem, with some stores currently selling only local imports. According to DA Region 1, only a little amount of domestic garlic is still available, and the quantity kept in cold storage facilities will not be sufficient to meet domestic demand. DA added that only imported garlic, which can be purchased in Metro Manila's major markets for 90 pesos to 140 pesos per kilo, are cheaper than the local produce, which costs 260 pesos to 300 pesos per kilo, is found to be for sale. Meantime, Department of Human Settlements and Development or DHSUD warned the public against fraudulent act of individuals collecting membership fees through the illegitimate use of Pambansang Pabahay program. DHSUD Secretary Jose Rizalino Acuzar said that the interested beneficiaries of the program should go directly to their local government unit because they strictly prohibit solicitation or donations from private or government sectors. DHSUD calls on public to inquire details of the program from their partner agencies. For today's weather bulletin, as per the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration or PAGASA, the low pressure area or LPA was estimated based on all available data at 575 kilometers east of Davao City, and the northeast monsoon is affecting Luzon and Visayas. With this, Caraga, Davao region, and eastern and central Visayas is expected to experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, while cloudy skies with rains will be felt in Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Bicol Region, Aurora, and Quezon. Meantime, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms will be seen in the rest of Mindanao and the southern portion of Palawan. Lastly, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with light rains or thunderstorms is expected over Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon and Visayas. Coming up next, a news force. Mental health services proposed in basic education receive House nod on second reading. Lawmakers to impose ban on no payment, no exam policy in schools. President Marcos Jr. seeks to provide more cold storage to prolong local onion supply. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.